And with the press of button, I should be live. I am live. Woohoo! Things work. Welcome, Alizarian. Welcome, Wolfie, and welcome, Mozza. That background music is from Control, which we will switch to in a moment. But first of all, happy Friday! It's that important time where we get to recognise that the week is over and the weekend is in front of us for us to enjoy. I get to stream this weekend. No, not that one. Damn it. You know when you reach for a button, but you press the wrong one, and it has the polar opposite effect to what you wanted. I wanted... But instead we have a boo get off the stage sound, which is just not what I was looking for. Right, I'm going to jump straight into Stream Raiders. This seems like a bold move, but worst case scenario, we start back at the beginning and we get some scrolls, so it's fine. Now, we could go for a 3. I'm going to vote for a 2 skull because it's going to be a tricky push to get this first straight out of the gate. But, as always, the link is in chat. Please click on it and fill some troops. Actually, I want to check my quests. Oh, archers. I forgot to claim that yesterday. Good job that I looked again. 4 epic enemies. Place 3 flag bearers. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to place a paladin over here. And battle planning. Yes. Ideally together. 2 down quick for me. Hey, I can't help it. I'm efficient. That's one way of describing it. Like in hardcore Minecraft, I'm efficient in that I get to the end very quickly, and by the end I mean death. I also placed an epic bronze baseball. Ooh. I like the mitt. Thank you for placing an epic. That will help massively. It's one word. Sounds like a description for how I am as a lover. Efficient. Right. Enough of that rubbish. Let's switch over to Control. Bear with. There we go. It works. Right. My biggest struggle with this game is...
Into the unknown.
Hey, unknown!
Into the unknown.
Sorry, I'll finish my sentence after you yell, unknown! How you doing? Long time no see, being busy with classes and the 8-bit SMP. Ooh, good choice. Great community. And I'm lucky enough to be a member. I'm just putting it out there of the stream team. Yeah, my struggle is every time I pick up this game, because it's been a week, I forget what my controls are. See? It's crouch. Q, shield. E, picks up things. E, throw things. That makes perfect sense. What is this? F.
Annual evaluation of Dylan
QCon has been postponed, has it?
By Dr.
Oh.
Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then.
I'm sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Where's Casper?
I don't know what you mean, Wolfie. Explain. What's confused you? And yes, I know you don't mean Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Right, we are going to... in there? So, oh. That thing, I suspect. I don't know how to get there, though. So... oh, shift.
In a single word, describe the world around you.
Down the stairs? What is this? This is Control. It's a game that I'm in stream number 5? Ooh. Things to pick up. So, Control is like, think of the X-Files in that they pick up paranormal activities and cover it up. What does this button do? What? Hey, with a bag. I missed a stream somewhere.
home, our school, the woods.
Wait,
Dump.
they built a model of the town ordinary, which is where Jesse, my character, grew up. And it was affected by... It was some paranormal activity causing thing. And so I have special powers that I picked up through the game. Like floating. Ow! Right, what am I doing? This looks like my house or something. And splatting. Yep. I thought I was explaining it well enough, but yeah, apparently not. So, Control is like the Federal Bureau of Paranormal stuff, and there are many artifacts in the world that have paranormal powers attached to them. And so their job is to collect them and keep them so that the rest of the world is safe. I see you won't be there for CubeCon. CubeCon is something I heard about but hadn't really paid too much attention to, which is kind of silly. Because I should probably pay attention. Right, what am I doing? Search for the slide projector object of power. Well, that could be anywhere. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Run away. I might die soon. Here we go. I'm safe now. See, perfect. Is it a bit loud? But this stream 5, I missed loads. Wait, you haven't caught a single stream of Control? Wow. Let me just turn down the game volume slightly. So I'm going to put my desktop audio down to -4.7. See how that works. So these are the enemy. There's many of... I'm in a box! I'm in a cardboard box! Oh, the song has popped into my head now. Let me out of box. I'm assuming that it... seemed to come off this wall. Excuse me. Gotcha. Ah! Never seen.
Bree has arrived.
Yes. Maybe. Hey, Bree, great to see you. I am a cat. You are correct. Also, I'm in need of tea. Not because I'm particularly thirsty for tea, but because I left my tea in the kitchen and it's steeping and it's probably... Ah! I'm being shot at. I don't like it. This is not fun. The tea command didn't work. Hang on. Let me fix that for you. It's not going cold. It's just getting... strong. Ah! If you could just emerge. Gotcha. See? I'm amazing at this. Right, there's more enemies down there, but the big guy is gone. So... I'm going to do that sensible thing where I pause the game and go grab my tea. I'm going to be right back. I have returned. Thanks for being so excited. Right, now I know we have a couple people that weren't here right at the start. Let me ask, Bree and Witherbag, how is your week been, and are you looking forward to the weekend? Oh, I want that. I believe this explodes. Whoa, hello.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town.
Oh.
Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Right, in this... What? There's something out of town. Let's just go this way and see what happens. Oh, turntable. Interesting.
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a
Now it really is small.
not real.
Yeah, I realise she's actually too quiet. So the volume back up.
They got that right.
Good week, thanks. Not got plans for the weekend. That sounds like the best plans for the weekend. Right. I'm holding... I say holding. I'm... That's better. Let's go through here. I'm pretty sure this is the way to progress. No idea what's going on, but looks like death and fun. Oh, I've also died many times during this game. But that's okay, because you just go back to the last checkpoint. Oops.
You mentioned a poem.
So there's clues
last time we
around.
talked.
There's... Let me press escape there. Not escape.
Thomas Zane.
G. So there are paranormal items which have powers attached to them that you pick up through the game. I've progressed through a fair bit of the game. I think we're at like 70-80%. And each thing that I've picked up has given me ability. So the gun, for example, is a special gun that recharges itself and has different forms to it. So you can change to
Only I couldn't find it.
different types.
I did find a European filmmaker who moved here.
And
in the
then
60s,
the ability
Thomas
to
Zane. What?
charge forwards, another
Oh, no, no.
power.
It suits you very well.
Thinks that can't count.
You see things.
What? Why? What did I do that makes me sure that I can't? What have I done? I've been messing about in the new snapshot to look about the new tweaks and changes.
You wrote it yourself.
One, yeah, gotcha. Sorry.
You've said it 3 times, but you feel like
So I activate.
there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
This has got stuff in it, so let's see what's in here. So bottom right of my screen, it's a remote thought, which is a material. So use materials to upgrade both your weapons and personal mods. If we click on this, for example, I'm currently having a health boost, which is 21%. 21%. You can have more powerful things, less powerful things, and also get rid of the ones we don't need. Also would like some useless information. I have a book of the stuff. James Bond is known as Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in Italy.
Did you know that?
You are most welcome. So these two personal mods have got the same power, launch efficiency. So how much energy it costs to throw items using telekinesis. This one reduces it by 10%, this one by 13%. So the one that's 10%, we get rid of it, and we get a little bit of cash, basically. Lurking while Bree, thank you very much for that 100 bits. Incredibly generous of you. Order. Backspace? Aha! So that puts it in an order. So when we got two of a particular boost, I don't need the weaker one. Even if I'm not likely to use some of them, I'll still keep a better version. Thank you, Bree. Evade energy cost 17, 13, 13. I'm just clearing out space because I don't have any slots left. So you only have a certain number of mods that you can have in your inventory. So I have 20 for my weapon forms, and I'm using most. I've got duplicates, and I don't need duplicates. That's silly. See, basically the same but weaker. Basically the same but weaker. And wait, damage against enemy armor plus 77. Blimey. Anyway, that gives me a little bit of space in inventory, and we'll progress. So we're currently searching for a slime projector that has a power of some sort that you can. I think it's that you can climb into the slides or something like that, which is a story out of Red Dwarf. Sure of it. Tab shows our map, and we're on the containment level. So we're exploring to where the yellow icon is. Just through this door, and I'm sure there's no enemies to speak of. Hello? See, perfectly safe. Nothing to be concerned about. Also, this game has ray tracing.
Moved the whole landfill
See?
here in the
Lights
middle
reflecting
of
on the floor.
New York, and nobody saw a thing.
Dead Dave. Everybody's dead
Hey,
Dave.
Unbelievable.
And the captain, he's dead Dave. Everybody's dead Dave. Oh, right. Yeah, this looks like an area where there'll be enemies and the door will close behind me. And I don't like the look of that. That scares me. Hello? Ah! Wait. I'm not in my... Why did that make me jump? Bree, thank you very much for the 100 bits. And give me a little bit of a fright. Uh-oh. I was right. Oh. There's multiple levels. What's up here? More files. Now those things will seek out and explode. So it's in our interest to kill them. That red ball. Regens enemies in the area. I'm laughing way too hard right now. Well, Bree, you managed to make me jump quite successfully. Just picking them off one at a time and enjoying the view. Ah! That did me a little bit of damage to myself there. Being shot at. I don't like it. Let's run over here. So these bits that the enemies drop will recover my health. However, oh dear. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I missed. I missed many times. That was real. The ghast didn't even exist in this game. No. Which makes it even better. Wait, Bree, it's your birthday?
Happy birthday!
Bree, is it? I feel terrible now that I didn't know. Is your birthday today? Or this week? Need to know. In fact, we all need to know because I'm sure everyone wants to give Bree a hug. My level update today. I'm going to press the button again.
Happy birthday!
I don't often get to press that, so happy birthday, Bree. I'm glad that I can make you smile on your birthday. It's a lot. Right, I have been here before, but the enemies are still here. See? Everything's fine. Weatherbag, thank you for being amazing and loving and caring towards people in the community. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Just kind of embarrassing. Hello? Gotcha! Oh wow, that worked. Right, just gotta take some cover for a moment. Gotcha! Yours on Tuesday? Wolfie, wow. Look, why do I keep ending up in cardboard boxes? Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Wait, even when I sprint, I stay in the... Hang on. I fit! I sit. It's like I'm a cat. Zunder, welcome. Yes, hi. Is this where I pick up the snacks? If you want snacks, you are welcome to some. There are donuts there on the counter.
Delicious.
Exactly. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Ugh. Hey! That was rude. Right. Told you he's a cat. There have been rumours. I've just denied them for so long, but I can't resist my urges to sit in a box. It's not because I can't eat. Rude. Why can't you eat them, Bree? Is it a choice diet or things that upset the stomach? Gluten. Oh, okay. Mrs. Dragon has gluten issues. Our kitchen at home is gluten-free. The kitchen in the office is partly free of gluten. I have a side that may contain gluten. Mrs. Dragon knows not to touch it. Hello! No. No. You know I finished this level, right? I shouldn't need to fight these guys. I could technically... Ah! Right, recharge, and... There! Gotcha! Right, can I proceed now? Sound like celiac, which... worse than I have. She's not a celiac, but basically if she has gluten, like even a small amount, then she basically has to go into hibernation for a couple days, and she's not right for a few days. What's gluten? Gluten is in most breads, so it's barley, wheat, and... Oh, no. Barley, wheat, and something. But yeah, basically quite a lot of things have it in. She has to get special Jaffa cakes because regular Jaffa cakes, whew, they will cause her to go into hibernation. So her Jaffa cakes taste, let's think, like 3 times the normal price, don't taste as good, and are harder to find. Although there are a lot of gluten-free versions of things, but they don't really taste as good, and they are more expensive. Taste often and definitely not more expensive. Yeah, the one exception to that is my favourite chocolate biscuit, our chocolate hobnob. It's the best biscuit, and if you don't agree with me, you can fight me. Chocolate hobnobs are amazing. Best biscuit in the world. You can get gluten-free chocolate hobnobs, and I would actually agree that they are as good as the regular hobnobs. But you get probably about 1/3 of a regular packet's worth, and it costs 3 times the price. So it's very expensive, but tastes good. Make my own sheep. So being an old time, I don't need to. Yeah. But I mean, there's nothing that I have to eat that's gluten free. So it's not of a concern for me. I'm just aware of it and don't want to leave any remnants in the kitchen. Simple enough. I have to make sure I clean up after myself. Have I been this way? No, this is the right way. Alright, so I died last time because I was a bit of a derp. I say a bit of a derp. I was a derp.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York.
Oh yeah.
And nobody saw a thing.
They moved the
Pretty
landfill as it was. Weird. Right, so we're going through. I will want to go up here. Probably. First off, let's jump down. And then jump back up. And then hide. Right. We are taking cover. Being cautious. Right, now he's taken out. Go drop XP. And that one too. See, this is fine. Just take it easy. Gotta get stuff done. Love you, beautiful. Oh, Thunder, you're amazing. Thank you for being sweet. Right, we're still at full health. Just gonna slowly chew through them. See? Shield. Think he threw something that would explode. Okay, we're clear. Oh, really? One shot from being dead? Got it. Uh-oh. Next wave. Right, you're going to come up the stairs, which is going to be problematic. This is fun. And not scary in the slightest. See, this is good. Ah! I didn't see you floating there. That was a little bit rude. Didn't even introduce himself. Let's pick these bits up. Running! Running! So there's a healing orb somewhere. Probably. Oh, a thing! This is not of relevance right now, but... I'm also a little bit low on health. Excuse me, but you really want it. Yep. Ah! I really want to hurt. Yeah. I really want to attack him. Aha! I got him there. He dodged. Being shot at, this is fun. Please stop shooting. I don't like it. It makes me nervous. Take me in and give me breakfast. Ah! Running! Running! Health! Health! Whew. That was a close call. Right. We're back at full health. Very good. Oh yeah, we have a battle to do. We can pause this. It's fine. It's nothing important. We can switch scenes like this because I have magic buttons. And we can see how we're doing. So 6 people fielding troops. Pretty respectable for the first battle. Let's pop this here and click start battle and see how we do. I'm not too hopeful because it is a first battle and a 2 skull. So we'll see. I mean, I should have faith because we're amazing. But it's also not an easy fight. Wow. Also with that, it's 15 with a bag, 10. Shading with 5. I've even got 2. Which sounds less impressive than it is, alright? I have 1 troop and he's very slow. I'm still going strong, you know, even if everyone else is knocked out, I'll fight through to the end and win. Now the numbers are a lot more even now. Oh, I made tea.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my rag.
Aladar, do you always wait until I've taken a sip of tea before you arrive? Because I can't shout Aladar. Oh, Aladar, like that. Hey, Aladar, it's great to see you. And thank you for always giving me a warm welcome when you see me online, like you did earlier today. I much appreciate it. I decided my little 10, 11 bits not worthy, huh? 10, 11 bits. I don't know what you mean. Oh, Ozza with bonus gold. Nice. We won the first battle, mostly thanks to Ozza and Witherback, but everyone else also helped. I even helped. And with my newfound confidence in you... Oh, it's the 3 skull. I was going to say, let's do something... I'll field the flag bearer, but do you know what? Flying rogue. Ta-da! And a battle plan, just in case you guys want to follow a battle plan for a quest, it's there. Certainly know how to make someone feel appreciated. Aladar, so do you. I feel like my reverse card would be the appropriate emote, but unfortunately I don't have enough slots on Twitch. They don't give me enough slots for all of my emotes, but they're on Discord, so I feel like I should open up Discord and send a no you, but I'm busy. I'm streaming, doing important things. First NPC won't work when I want it. I'm sorry, Wolfie. I know that can be incredibly frustrating. Right, where am I? Where is he? Gotcha! Right, that kind of worked. As did that. Where is he? I will get you. I will kill you. And... Ah! I won't panic. I won't panic. Run away! Gotcha!
We should check that lab.
Jukebox token! Right. Bracker hell, welcome. Oh? A net! I knew a woman called Annette once. She wasn't quite this holy. PC won't run MC or caps. I'm sorry, Wolfie. Is it possible to play on phone, or is that not? Well, right. Search darlings. Darling. Let's descend gracefully with my latest power. Ooh, bits and things. Tropic Echo, nice. Ooh, bits and things. Look, a thing. No. And while we watch this, I will sip my tea. You play games on phone? You can do.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he
Must
knew
be
it was important.
powerful.
Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
I thought that was a commercial. Yeah. But I can understand why. Ooh, ability points. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Things! Stuff! Stuff and things! Shield. Ooh. Right, let's do G. So I've gained stuff. Backspace. So this is an alternate to the ones I've already... Ooh. Yeah, that's lower. My current one is 33 and this is 29%, so get rid of it. Shira, great to see you. I hope you're well and I hope things are okay at your end. I know you've been through a lot lately and it's really good to see you. Hello, you beautiful... I love reading this. Hello, you beautiful souls of the world with amazing kindness, with amazing kindness, personality to go with it. You are worth it. You are loved and supported. You are special and amazing with an amazing heart. I have an amazing heart. You're quite right. It's great to see you. Oh, shield boost 33. Okay. Been busy. Just managed to pull some time to visit. Shara, have things settled down at your end a little bit? Have you got power and water and all the rest of it? Or is things still on the mend? Right. Slide protection, dimensional research. Where is dimensional research? Research. Oh, different floor. Ow! That was silly. Let me heal myself. I also have a fly in my office and it's in my peripheral vision. I feel like I need to do a Jackie Chan moment. I've got water, house needs to be gutted. Sorry, Shara, I hope things get fixed soon. Right, nowhere else to go. Let's head out of here. I'd assume this... Oh, there's a... Is there a way at the far end of this room? And it might answer it. Okay. That's not surprising with the amount of damage done to your place. Jackie Chan, you want to break your back? No. So Jackie Chan, this is an old story I've told before on stream, I know that. He was in an interview one time, there was this fly buzzing around. And during the interview, Jackie Chan just suddenly does an air grab. And the interviewer goes, no you didn't. And he points at his chest and says, I, Jackie Chan. Like, you haven't caught the fly in your hand. So he turns his hand over, opens out to reveal his palm, and then the fly buzzes off. And the interviewers there go, what? But you couldn't do it again. 2 minutes later, whoosh, and they go, no, you can't. He opens his hand, fly flies off. He says, I, Jackie Chan. Right. I will avoid that because I can't do anything against it. Oh, I also want to not... not die! Ow! Jerk! Gotcha! Right, all the enemies on the ground, they die. There'll be loads of stuff for me to recover my health. Perfect. See, that was simple now, wasn't it? I just need to avoid that big black ball of death. Let's pick up these bits. See, everything is gravy. Right. So there's a room over there. Can I get that way? Sterling ore. I don't think I can go that way. No! Didn't mean to fall down there, but it's okay. I've seen Bruce do it. Not Willis, but not Lee. Let's float over this way. We will get out of here. Wait, what? Maintenance hiss... No, so I could accept this side mission? I'm not that worried about it. Try again. I have seen Bruce do it. No, Willis, not Lee. Oh, okay. Bruce Willis did it. Right. This is an ability to fast travel, so it's me to... Ooh, astral constructs. Weapon form. So because I've gained items, I can now technically unlock things. Like shatters high stopping power with a shatter shot. So shotgun. I can construct that. I can also upgrade it. Oh, I can upgrade spin, but I need corrupted things. Upgrade charge as well. So those are my oh, I need more source mods for my person. So these are things you can buy using source, which is what you get from killing enemies. Did you know Bruce had a younger brother? No. She goes, oh, Shira. It's harder with chopsticks. So the catching a fly with chopsticks thing, which was Karate Kid, for the remake starring Jaden Smith, Jackie Chan, of course, plays the master. I can't remember what the title is. And the opening scene, instead of catching it with chopsticks, he swats it with a fly swatter. Right, abilities. So I have 3 ability points, and if I use 3 more, not enough. Ooh, hold and launch up to 3 objects. What? Launch grenades and rockets back at enemies. 10% to levitation duration. Do you know what? I might go for this. and there. I've spent 3 additional mod slot. So if I go back to here, press G, I now have 3 personal mods. I don't know what I want to do with my third one. I have energy recovery from elements picked up, health. Ooh. Energy recovery speed, that could be useful. Or shield strength. Launch energy cost could be useful, but energy recovery speed. I'm going for that. It sounds amazing. Now, I'd really like to upgrade my grip gun at some point, but not currently, I think. Ooh. There. Then use his chopsticks to put it in the bin. Yes! You've seen it. Right, I was going to use this thing. Instead, I got distracted with the abilities. Fast travel. So we're going to research Astral Maze. So which one? So the diamond shapes with the arrows pointing right, like fast forward. These are different places we can zip to. So there's that one, that one, or that one. So I'd say this one's the closest to the Astral Maze. So we'll go that way. And while we load, I will remind you guys, we are playing Stream Raiders. We want to kick some butts, so please field those troops. Taekwondo means chopstick catching fly. That's what it means. I have no idea. Right, we are going. I don't know if that's up or down. So maybe. This looks like a canteen. Not necessarily where I want to go, but ooh, a radio. That was interesting. Oh, that hurt. Nope, not at all. Funny feeling it's the level above. Oh, okay, they're not actually violent. It's okay. Right, Astral Maze. Could be that way. I'm more inclined to think it's upstairs. Just take a hint. Okay. We'll come to the top of the stairs. At that point, we throw this bigger bit of concrete at his face. This guy's tough. Ah. What? Wasn't talking to you. Cool. And back up to full health. As if nothing happened. Oh, yeah. This looks like a place that we don't want to go. So let's not go there. Let's go this way instead. I think you shot him in the crotch. Whoops. that's a bit mean. Nomming on pizza on my lunch break. Ooh. Bobo, the important question. What is on the pizza? It's the ultimate question that everyone needs to know the answer to. Right. How does one get through? Is this where we want to get through? All of the food. Yes, that's always the solution. Posted in pics. Hang on, we need to interrupt this broadcast to go look at Discord. There's a link in case you need it. Photos. Oh, that looks good. Oh, can I have some of the is it biscuits or whatever the bread on the side is? Proper pizza. Indeed. Proper. Garlic, tomato, basil, onion, and bacon. Is it basil or basil? It's basil in America, isn't it? Those are knots. What's in the knots? Is it just bread? Or is there garlic in them? We know, see. No, but it's on the Discord, so if you click on that and click on photos. Basil. Yes, thought so. I don't know what to do with this door. Whether I need to turn it way around, or whether I just run at it, and I don't want to run at it in case I die. Speaking Americans, yep, I understood what you meant. In Yankee Land. That's what it's called, right? So I've got a guide for this game that gives hints. And the problem is last time I looked at it was a while ago. So I have to scroll down to the bottom of each page and then go, nope, I've done all that. Done all that. Done all that. Done all that. I've skipped through 5 pages already. I've been efficient. No, it's American. Exactly. Just pizza dough. We dip them in garlic butter for garlic knots or regular butter for cinnamon and sugar snot. Ooh. Cinnamon and sugar snots, I just said. Right, we are doing... Hang on. This is... Finish Tango. Aha! Finish Tango mission. 8th mission in control. Once again, you need to attack Artie the janitor down... Wait. To track Artie the janitor down for help. To do this, you must follow Artie's vision to the restricted area in the maintenance section. Huh? We move... Dimensional research and research... Dimensional research department in the research sector. To reach this department, you need to traverse the astral maze. The maze, however, is broken somehow. Oh. Right, the quickest way to reach the astral maze is to fast travel to central research in the research sector. From there, you use levitate to make your way to the top floor, taking out any hissed forces along the way. That's where we are. We're on the top floor. The entrance to the astral maze is next to Darling's office. Head through the entrance to the... Am I doing something wrong? There's enemies behind you. Ah! Hello, Yaron. Is there? Oh. Thanks! Done! Another one. We done yet? We done now? still hear more, which is annoying. Sounds like they're up top. Oh, they're not up top. Let's kill that guy. Got him! Wait, where? There are definitely more enemies around because of the music, but... What? Oh, hello. Stand. Gotcha. Ah! It's alright, I'm not... Oh, I'll go up in a moment. Just thought I saw something over here to interact with. Okay. Best thing to do is quickly launch twice at them. Yep. Let's go this way. Heal myself. Pick up an item. Go around the corner. Are we done yet? Thank you! That took far too long. Tom was here, he'd smack me for eating the spicy too. Is it yummy? In which case, eat it. Right! Thanks, Yaron! Just read that bit. Oh, sorry, did I set your alarm off? How unfortunate. Right. Astral Maze. Can't have too much of one of our sources allergic to horseradish, but it tastes so good. F? Wait, but I haven't failed yet. Yet being the operative word. Very operative. Let me guess. Oh, switch. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, wait.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken.
Fine, I'll see the janitor. I can do that. Not use that him. Oh, that makes more sense. Think, what have I done wrong this time? And then I realised it's a long list. Ah! Really? Okay. Okay, we might be going round and round in circles for a bit. But that's okay. At this point, there's only really one route to take. Do I just keep walking? Nope. We'll see what happens. Go to maintenance, I mean. It does say maintenance janitor's office, you are quite right. No need to be rude. Right. Luckily for me, there's a fast way to get there. Fast travel. Maintenance. Which one's closest? Probably ventilation. Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf makes me think of Doctor Who. Wolfie pokes Bobo and runs away quickly before Bobo can retaliate. Wise move. Now I understand the bet. Right, we are going something like this way. Oh, friends. And not friends.
This was one of Alicia's ranger buddies.
Whoa.
I should find the others.
What? What was that? That was some kind of alternate quest that came up. Press G. Have a look at our mission. So that was... Find the 6 pouches worn by old squad mates. Dead here script. I think that was the one that started tracking. But we're not doing that right now. Just looking out of curiosity. Janitor's office. Follow the signs. The office!
No,
Oh.
Auntie. Where is he?
Search janitor's office for information. Ooh. I mean, I could press F for that, but I'm looking over here first. Talk to the plants.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
What am I saying? Right. Search janitor's office. Right. We are... What? What is... I feel like I shouldn't be going this way. But I'm curious. And, you know, curiosity never did any harm to anyone. Recharge. Look how quickly my powers are recharging. I love this new power up. I'll stick around, keep playing Troop Show. Shaylin, great to see you. I mean, I don't need to go this way. But, you know. Just having a look. There! That was the sound of being shot at. Oh. Coolant pumps. We are going that way, okay. Just not that way, that way. We have to go round. Aha! Not that way. Okay, it is this way. Wowzer!
Zach, it's battle time.
Oh, is it battle time? I hadn't even noticed. Thank you. Aaron, I appreciate the tips, although give me a little bit of time to figure out myself before shooting me. I might surprise you and manage it. Right, we have a battle to do. We're clicking go. Spirit, Alisarin, Shaylin, Panda, Ozza, Alazar, me, and Wither. All place troops. And we're going to kick butt together. Oh, tea. That's good tea. Oh, whoops, I'm not there. Sorry, Wolfie. Is there any likelihood of you replacing your laptop or getting a desktop computer? Or is it going to be a while before that's an option? Let's do a slope down the pipe. I thought I did. Shading with the bonus. Oh, I got a healer, which is nice. And moderate difficulty. Anarchy, welcome on mobile, so stream may cut in and out. Well, it's great to see you. Do do do, ba boo boo, do 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 do. And let's have everyone in this area together so we can boost each other. Standing strong. One unified force, except for where Wither is. Which wait, where's Wither? Over there. Never follows my lead. Oops, indeed. Wither, you should be. I'm so disappointed in you. But it's alright. I can forgive you with time. Aiden place an epic scarecrow monk. Ooh, that I've got to see. Oh, that looks cool. Right, back to control. Let me switch. Resume game. Yeah, and you said down to the left, but that seems like an Oh, gotcha. Oops. Hello. Near 200 quid. Oh, I'm sorry. Show up until after I play. Yeah, sure. Any excuse. Oh, a place for me to do the stuff and the things and the stuff. Right, claimed. And we go through there eventually. But before we do that, I'll pop my head in here and grab the other stuff. One moment. Sorry, I had a sneeze. Oh. My eyes are now watery. It's alright. Not being able to see is probably hardly going to affect my abilities. Oh, a breaker. Or a distribution board. DB. See, the big thick one is in, and these are all the ones going out, you can tell. That's right. Oh, it's... Thank you, Witherbag. This looks scary and daunting. Hello!
Mold's gotten in here too?
Oh, great.
Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, talking her gun.
Right. I'm slightly hurt now. Ah! I was not expecting that. That made me jump. Although, the healing coming to me... pleasant surprise, because look, they dropped the XP stuff or whatever it's called. I'm nearly recovered. Do they keep coming? That looks like a nuclear bomb. What is that? Just a light. Okay, everything is great. Let me get out. Run away. And breathe. Nothing dangerous is in here. It's fine. Ah! I take it back. Well, that worked. There we go. Mrs. Demandipants, great to see you. I hope you're well, and it's great to see you, I should say, again. I saw you in another cool streamers. I say another cool streamers. I'm not cool. I've never been cool in my life, and have no intentions on becoming cool. I saw you in another stream earlier today, as you know. Really appreciated to have you here. Hope you're well and enjoying your weekend. It's Friday, you know. I apparently want to go down there. I don't think I do yet. I'm just going to head over this way. No idea what that is. Okay. Again, exactly. What is that purple thing? Oh, it's just... It's a pull cord. I feel like I need to recover my health somehow. Work Saturday's almost my weekend though. So do you... Out of curious, do you have Sundays and Mondays off? Great to have stroke see you, Mrs. D. Exactly, Wolfie. Right, so we go to this switch, we pull it once, twice, and then the third time, watch this magic. Oh, it's amazing! Alright, would help if I had my fingers on the right keys on the keyboard. Traverse the Ocean View Motel. Let's ring the bell. Yes, Sundays and Mondays are. Okay. I'm now very curious what you... Okay. Not that way. Let's try this way instead. Right. So there's a radio. And another radio. And another radio. It's in, not stereo. Trio. I don't know what to say. So this is room 2. We can't get in room 1. Room 2, or let's see what room 3 is. So this also has... a radio. Is there anything to interact with over here? No. Oh, a radio. There we go. So we turned all the radios on, and as if by magic... What's happened? Something happened. Oh, let's see if we press the button again, what's behind this door? It's not blocked anymore! Surround them. Yes! Why didn't I think that? How's your Russian? I don't know. Ooh. Look, there's a key on the table. DJ Khaled voice, another. I can't even try that impression, so I'm not gonna do it. Nope. I refuse. I want to, but I know it won't sound very good, so I'm not going to try. Right, I have a key. Where is the key for? Is it... what? Wait, casino? Oh. Did I pick up that key? I did pick up that key. Where is the door? That's fair. Yeah, but I would not do it justice. I have done enough impressions or attempts at impressions in the past and never successfully done it convincingly. Door with a black pyramid. Oh. Sorry. Well, this is the Black Pyramid. Have I done something wrong? I'm not getting any ways to interact with any of these doors. Including the Black Pyramid one, which is what I was expecting it to be.
Suomenlahden itäosa aluksi Kaakon ja etelän välistä tuulta, yöstä alkaen lounaistuulta 3-8, ajoittain noin 10 metriä sekunnissa. Illalla tuuli heikkenee. Utuista hyvä näkymys. Suomenlahden länsiosa, Pohjois-Itämeri,
I'm really confused.
ajoittain noin 14 metriä sekunnissa.
Help!
Iltapäivällä ja illalla suunnaltaan vaihtelevaa tuulta 40 metriä sekunnissa. Yöstä alkaen tuulityy. Hyvä näkymys. Selkämeren eteläosa 6-10 metriä.
Okay, so this room has... I don't know what I'm looking for. Picked up the key. Now what? I'm pretty confused. Know why I'm doing the radios off now. Probably not what I'm supposed to do. Frankly, I'm confused. I feel like I need to consult the guide. Oh, found it! Janitor! Oh, I never noticed that one. I've never noticed that door before. Right, what's in here of interest? Probably nothing, but I'm just nosing. Oh, yep, very interesting. Oh, there is a handy reminder. Have you made your tea, everyone? If you haven't, go get yourself a cuppa. You know you deserve one. It's a Friday. We're just chilling. I mean, you can drink whiskey if you prefer, but for me, cup of tea. That's better. Right, let's pull the switch. Because that's what we're in here for. 1, 2, and then comes after 2. Oh yeah, 3. Right, follow Artie's vision. Oh look! A thing! Yay! That's a... what's it called? Respawn point? So in theory, if we lose, we come back here. More of a coffee drinker. Hey, that's why we have a coffee command. ! Coffee. And then you'll get my opinions of coffee. What kind flavour of tea is your favourite? Do you use loose leaf or bag? Typically bag, although I've been using loose leaf recently, but mostly because I ran out of bags. And a friend kindly bought me some loose leaf and a little teapot last year. Coffee. See? Coffee, bringer of life, delicious nectar, second only to tea. I like coffee, I just prefer tea. Right, where are we going? Over there. That makes perfect sense. Let's go and run. I mean, you know, I've got endless energy and I enjoy running apparently. Whee! I prefer my tea full of sugar and ice cold. Hey, each to their own. As I've always said, I don't judge people for how they enjoy their stuff. What makes you happy is the important thing. If you know what that is, have it how you like it. Like tea, I just prefer coffee. That's fine. Apparently, I need to go in here. And probably... Oh, I was expecting up, not down. Restricted area. Ah! Where did you come from? Gotcha! That was kind of scary. And a bit rude. Okay, can I continue now? Good, I have a new webcam. Congratulations, Blazing. I had a webcam once. Don't need one for the stream. Sips a sneak energy drink. Aladar, that is not tea. Or coffee. Do we just jump down? Ah! Ah! This is a long way down. Whew. That was slightly terrifying. Right, in we go. This is restricted area. I'm pretty sure this entire base is a restricted area, but never mind. This in particular. I had a webcam once. The cat ate it. Cats always do that. Normally only homework, but sure. I'm not surprised that cat would eat a webcam. Hello. I wasn't expecting you. But I dealt with you, because I'm amazing. And I know it! There are enemies around me. Something just shot at me, I'm sure of it. Oh, there's a thing. And a button. That made me jump. My own reflection made me jump. I pressed the button. What did that do? No! Running! Hiding! Everything's fine. Still hiding. She opened my mouse mat and it was Bruce Lee. Of course. I mean, it's sugar-free, which keeps my doctor off my back about diabetes, and it's vegan, so no animal products. No, I'm not a vegan. Hey, actually, I think it's an admirable thing to do, even if you're not a vegan. There's nothing wrong with having meat-free days. It sounds good. Now, I'm curious. Do you know if Tab's spoken to Sneak properly yet? Ah! Don't shoot me! That is really rude, and I do not appreciate it. Jerks. Hiding. More? Hiding. See, this is fun. Again, hiding. This is fine. Just slowly click away. I have no clue. I can DM her. She had to go get some meds for allergies. Oh, Tab did? Wait, does... Oh, okay. Was it a sudden end to a stream? I'm now really curious and I want to make sure she's okay. Right, let's go over. I'm low on health. There is loads of health over here. Thanks! Running! Running. Ducking. Whoa! Close call. There we go, we're doing fine. See, they're all falling like flies. Except the ones that aren't, but still. First of all, stuffed up and had a road trip later, so she wanted some nasal spray before the drive. Oh, okay, thank you. Can't rave enough about this company and their products. What, Sneak? Package retro. Just sad because my favorite flavor is being discontinued. Aha! That's what Tab was talking about, a flavor being discontinued. Aha! I'm a good shot. There we go. And... ta-da! I'm good at this game. Well, I survived that part, whatever I'm doing. And there's now loads of stuff on the ground, which I will pick up some of. Where is the music come from? Oh, back to the grind. Anarchy, thank you for leaving a like, much appreciated. Also, yeah, Cryer really likes it also, so we ordered extra of it as backup. Makes sense. And if you know it will last, I've done that with plenty of products. Too hard to cut sugar. Trying super hard, gotcha. I read super as sugar. I'm sugar hard. I'm like, what? You get one you like, then they stop doing it. Typical. It's kind of common. Sneak's nice. I prefer the fizzy cans, but I don't think they sell those over in the US. Oh. I haven't tried Sneak. And part of me is tempted to buy a pack and see whether I like it. But I'm also a little bit afraid that if I did like it and then approach them for a partnership, if they said yes, I'd feel terrible because I know that Tab really wants partnership. But a $40 sub, you get 40 servings worth it. Yeah, although I could just have tea and that costs like 5 pence. I believe that's Slovak melody. Okay. This is a very slow and romantic ride. Yep. Jumping off. I'm gonna press the button. Watch this. This could possibly go wrong. Oh. I'm not pressing the button? Oh, okay. This area, it looks big. Unmapped area.
There's something up ahead.
There is something up ahead.
Do you see it?
Oh, I see a lake. Trees reflect on the water. Is this the projector? We order 4 tubs every other month, so out. Wait, don't go into the light. I hope you're just joking about that, talking about the idea of when one's dead head towards the light, sort of thing. Is this heaven? It's pretty. I like it. I might stay. Oh, how we danced on the...
Adi?
Ooh, a cutscene.
Did you miss me? Did you have piss in your sock?
What? Did you have piss in your sock?
No.
Yeah, no, I have no idea about this game. Oh, okay.
You did good.
Like,
Take
really?
my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a
There's
present
a few
from my
people that
friends
have joined
to
in chat that
It will
have
get you through the maze so you can do your job.
played the game. I mean, the game's been out for a while now. Well worth checking out. Do exclamation mark control.
Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Control point! Thank you also for doing that command. In theory, you can buy it from Humble Store, in which case I get a kickback. Although, as I would always advise, don't just buy it from a source because it gives me a kickback. Shop around, find the best place. But if it's the cheapest place and I get a kickback, great. But I've always said that, but plenty of things. Don't use someone's link and pay more than you need to. Right, we have basic launch basic enemies with when their health is low. Ooh, that sounds fun. But equally, hold and launch up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding launch objects. I want that, so I need 8 points for it. Looks away in free from Epic Games. Yeah, I got it from. I did get it for free from Epic Launcher, but that was a limited time thing, so I don't know. I doubt it's free now. Right, where am I heading? Research Ashtray Maze, of course. Fast travel. Ashtray Maze. That's probably not what it says. I'm mad I missed it. I'm sorry. So I made a habit of checking the Epic Store regularly and just claiming all the free games, even if it's not necessarily one that I'm interested in. So I mean, I have. Hang on a sec. Let me launch Epic Store. Bear with. If I pop that on my right screen and share a right monitor. Haha! So my Epic launcher, if you look at my library, I have not bought a game on the Epic Store. I just have all of these, which have all been free at some point. And there's a few of them that I could imagine myself playing on stream, and I'd like to get around to, and other ones that I'm not too bothered. A Plague Tale, that looks really good, and I'm kind of interested in playing that at some point. But there's, let's see. Try Auto. Wait. Auto Mischief. What is Auto Mischief? And do I have it on this list, or is it something that... Do you know what? Copy. Last week's one. Looks like I didn't pick it up. Although I don't know whether we have... Yaron, I don't know where you're based, and I don't know whether it's the same game globally. You got Beaver Game yet? No, I haven't. I have a backlog of stuff, so I obviously missed that one, which is disappointing. But I do have a good collection of things that I would like to play. So A Plague Tale was definitely one of them. Alien Isolation, I tempted to play, but not sure yet. Blair Witch, definitely would play that. That seems like a great thing to play at Halloween. I also want to play Ghostbusters, which I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, Ghostbusters, the video game. I want to play that. That looks fun. There's a long list of things that I would like to play, and some things that maybe I'll play it. I don't know. Jurassic World Evolution, I'd like to play. So you see that my list of things I'd like to play keeps growing faster than I can get games done. Is it the original Ghostbusters? No, it's the remastered, but it's remastered of the original one. No, cancel. I don't want to install it. We go Ghostbusters. Boop. So it's a remaster of the game that came out on GameCube, I believe, something like that. But it just looks fun, and I want to play it. But anyway, we're not doing that right now. We're going back to Control. Let me close that. Oh, we're not going back to... So not the original at all. Well, it's the original storyline, but remastered. So new graphics, etc. We're not doing Control because it's battle time, which means we need to do the spell casting and stuff. I'm going with here. Start battle. That's a pretty impressive loadout. I always have a huge backlog, but always end up playing my same like 5 favorite games. Yep, I know the feeling, Mr. D. And it's something that kind of bugs me as my generation growing up was video console generation. I mean, technically, many generations have been, but I remember playing games on my Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're in America, and you would buy a game and you would play it non-stop for several weeks, making slow progress on it and go, right, I've done it now, I've finally cracked it and got through all the levels and did it. The original was on ZX Spectrum on 1984. No then. Super Nintendo was my first console. Was it, Mrs. D? My first console was technically a BBC Micro, which will mean something to some people, but nothing to others, I'm sure. And then my next console I had was Mega Drive. But I'm basically outsourcing choosing something new from my backlog or Game Pass to my viewers. Yep. So there's so many games that I would like to play, and some of them that suit well for streaming and some that don't, and most of my free time I'm streaming, so I'm tending towards games that I would be happy to stream and play. Went from the original Nintendo to PS2. That's quite a jump. Aladar with a bonus scroll. Don't know what that is. What, a Mega Drive? It's Sega Genesis. Sega Master System 2 was my first. Oh, I had a Master System as well, but I had a Mega Drive first. See, we have a choice between a 4 skull and a 3 skull. This looks like a faster trip to the boss, but this has a gold chest on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for a 3. Okay, Aladar says gold chest. We'll take the long route. Zach, what are your top 5 favorite games of all time? That's really difficult to say because it depends. I think it's one of those questions are the things that if you ask someone that same question 10 times, you'll have slightly different sets depending on which things you're remembering at the time. So, like, there are many games that are popping into my head and I'm going, oh, I like that. Repcon, for example, I enjoyed playing on the BBC Micro. But then, was it Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive was pretty good. Phantasy Star Online. Every console I think can think of a couple games that were really important to me. The original Halo on my Xbox. I mean, it's pretty damn important. And how can I forget Minecraft? Think of how many hours I've played Minecraft, and not only have I played it for many hours, but playing it has allowed me to make videos and content and meet friends. And I mean, you guys here in chat that I now consider friends, at one point were just strangers on the internet that I will never meet. And because of playing Minecraft, it's allowed me to meet you guys and make friends across the internet. And yeah, it's a huge deal, Minecraft. It's Xbox or PlayStation or Sega or PC. Exactly. I played Warframe for almost I'm still struggling to think of Warframe being that old now. I remember it. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's been a while. Right. Please follow the link. Field those troops. Although not the most recent link, because that just goes to my merch store. And you don't want to buy my merch. I mean, it's all right, but you know, you got better things to spend money on. And Minecraft for about 6 to 7, so I have allegiances to certain games. Nearly read there's allergies to certain games. Right, so I have a headset now. Oh, I put the headset on. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Get ready. There's going to be enemies coming out of the woodwork, isn't there? And go! There we go. Quite a few fights, okay. Summaries. Banger alert. Exactly. I mean, it's a bit different from what I was expecting. I was expecting some kind of Russian country music. Hello, 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 hello. I have to say, the music helps me relax, and I'm being a bit bolder than I should be. Wow, Russian country music. Yeah, that's what my brain was thinking. He probably... Well, when he's got headphones on, how do you know what he's listening to? If you have party emotes, I think this is the time to put them in chat. Kick his ass, sea bass. Wow, I like this. This is cool. Through the door. Oh wow, we're on the walls. I shouldn't run, actually. I should let it. That's the door we want to go down. Oh. Zach bum kicker volume 1. Yeah. I'm not jumping down anywhere until I'm certain I can't shoot anything. Something makes me want to punch dance. I rage. You have rage? Oh, it's going up. Okay. I feel like my A is the... Oh. There were enemies there. This is fine. What's the movie with Cappuccino? What? That's my secret. Was that rage? That's how we do it. We punch out our rage. Oh. That was silly. That was really stupid. Oh my gosh, I love their little sleepy meows. Big. Yep. F's in chat. Face palms are appropriate. But on the plus side, we get to start the music again. Headphones on. Oh, this way. Inception is a bit like that. Right, let's change weapon form. And duck. Gotcha! Area clear. Down and then up. Packing emotes. We have party emotes. What more could you want? I mean, I have these ones, these ones, these ones. These are all great. Hang on. Like so. Or you could go for this one. Because great emote. Gotcha! Ta-da! Wait, who is that singing? Is that... that sounds like Ozzy. It's not. Gotcha! Take out the healing orb. There! My exit has been blocked. Got it! No, too clear. Yeah. I was nowhere near that. Stay away from the exploding stuff. Ah! Running upstairs. Aussie-ish. Just not him. Yep. Running! It was too long notes from it. Oh, yeah. Let's run! Is this rocking? Got it! He's down. Wow, look at all the stuff on the ground. Mine, 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 mine. Now, I'm assuming we need to go down that corridor. I'm just having a look up here. Let's see what changes. Ah! Okay, never mind. I'd like to hear the classic though. Yep, agreed. Of course. This room looks like a hiss room. Oh, great. Okay, they spawn, and then a wall come up. It's fine. They're around the corner. I also can't go back to recover my health. which is annoying. With all the walls changing, it makes it difficult to know where the enemies will be. Hello? Door closes. Oh. This is fine. I meant to do that, yep. Generals gathering them masses just like witches from Black Masses? Do I get any credibility points for that? Generals gathering their masses just like witches have Black Masses. See? I know. Wait. Black Sabbath War Pigs? Gotta listen to it now. Now! Oh, don't leave me. Do I want to go? Yep, 10 points to Gryffindor for that one. Yeah! Thanks. Now what? Gotcha! Listen now, okay. Right, that'll be our way out. Let's see if we can pick up some health on the way. No, there is no way of healing. Great. If only I could complete the astral... Oh. So the kitchen sink at them. The music ended.
Awesome.
That was awesome. I love her comment where you finish. That was awesome. Yep.
The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
It did change everything. It came from Ordinary. It's a town I grew up in. JF Bird with the epic Night Prowler. Good choice. Music definitely kicks up the intensity of the game. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to search for that song now. Wait, search the area of the slide projector object. Ah! The alarm went off! If I'd have gone over like that, would it have... Oh. Okay. Let's take this. Mine now. A slow guitar riff to nothing else matters. Right, let's go.
You want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in Ordinary ends here.
Some of the objects of power, I'm really curious
Dylan.
what they are.
We've all come full circle.
A lot of the items are very random. Right, ooh, bits for me to claim. Take Control song. Take Control is a song featured in Control, performed by Old Gods of Asgard, the fictional counterpart of the band Poets of the Fall. Ooh, ooh. Take Control. I'm going to copy pasta that because I will need that later. Take Control. Old Gods of... Found it! I really, really hope it's not doing serious. It's about the SCP stuff, which is worth having at least a brief look at. Yep. It was mentioned in previous streams. Thank you, Scout, for that. Like watching this game. Thank you. And thank you for the 100 bits. And the kind words are enough. You don't need to do bits as well, but it's very much appreciated. Or a lyrical Elysium from Evanescence. Ooh. Problem with Evanescence is that I listened to it first when I was young and I could sing high-pitched. And that's problematic because I still instinctively want to sing along to the high bits. I knew what you meant. Just took me a moment.
There was a doorway here. To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met.
If only I could find a button that opens the door.
Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just echo now.
What?
Too close?
No.
Just on the other side?
I have to go that way, don't I? Yeah, so this will be locked until we've grabbed the thing, and that'll be our quick way out, I'd assume. This looks like there's going to be hiss. You and me both. Now I can do an octave or two lower. I still get annoyingly close. That's more upsetting, to be that close to being able to do it, but not quite there. Right, head towards the light. That's what they say. Always head to... Oh. Stand away from frame when emergency lights are on. Oh, like this is a projector room. I want to go up here. This seems logical because you can't jump up here from down there because it's too big a jump. So if you were to force me to go around, projector room. Open sesame. Can't I get close to warm coffee, not Jessica?
The projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
I mean, this is the projector room. There's not a projector in the projector room. It's just a room. And I'm very, very disappointed. Okay, so I can seal myself in. That seems like a terrible idea. Let's get out. No, why you'd have a button there?
Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before.
I will read that in a moment. I just want to go back here because I didn't really look in this room whether there was any files to pick up. Doesn't look like it.
Deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of five fingers like
Wow.
outstretched
fingers. Thank you, whoever gave the 10 bits for the wow.
Casualties on our first expedition.
Darling! Hello, darling.
Is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf, and radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source, in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback.
Honey? No. This is Dr. Darling.
Trench insists
So
he
we
heard something else.
Hello, darling.
It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance.
Wow. Hey!
Trench's medical test showed nothing amiss.
The anonymous bits make me giggle. It's just 10 bits to go wow, and yet every time it just catches me off guard. Oh! Wow. No. Demonstration purposes only, not the actual OOP.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept.
Wait, that's me. I'm Dylan's sister.
This side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers.
On my pond.
There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf, and radios don't work.
Oh.
Correction, resonance from an
I've watched this bit.
source, in part within the range of audible frequency.
I do realise it's just a
It
loop.
acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can...
Yeah, whatever. Oh, a camera. Oh, a... Wait. Hadron resonance lab. Ooh. Should place an epic saint. Oh, you have a saint? That's the new thing. I know this isn't the way that I'm supposed to. Well, I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go, but... Just Just curious. Oh, what's in here? Fine. Damn it. So I gotta make all that pattern? Is that the pattern? That's the pattern, right? Oh! Damn it! Got it!
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in
Captain Fine
Slidescape
PCA.
36. It is an entity, a living organism of
Look, back to work.
considerable
This is
mass.
DP.
I
Hope
named
work
it
goes well, and thank you for leaving a
Hedron
like.
based on
Much
its physical
appreciated.
shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
It was
you?
Hadron.
Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you.
No.
I remember her from Ordinary.
Is this the way I'm meant to... Oh, it is the way I'm meant to
Thought
go.
I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming.
So now that I've unlocked things, I can go downstairs, I presume? Although before I do, let's just check there's nothing in here. Oh! Don't touch. Mm-hmm. Late for that. Things! Slide projector something. Darling! Who's there? I got distracted. Oh. I don't know, I got distracted too. Why am I using the elevator? I have power of flight. I suppose it needs to be down here so I can jump back on if I so wish. Ooh.
Through here? You're coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. You sure? Okay, I'll be there.
1,
Hang on.
2, 3. 14. We need to go feed the demon. Hurts a lot. Wolfie, go look after yourself. I will be here for a little while yet, so sort yourself out and come back.
Hi. I
Hello.
made it.
No. Darren.
The hole in your room is a hole in you. You gave me, we let you into the hole in you! You have only standing here, the only child, a copy of a copy of a copy!
Uh-oh, this looks bad.
Why did you... This was a mistake.
Okay, we're just going to take it slowly. And don't let them get near me. As I go feed, I'm out till... Okay. Wolfie, please take care. I'm sorry computer sucks. I'm sorry things aren't working, but it's really appreciated that you come by and spend time with me. Did you just throw a... Oh, it's a gun. He threw a gun at me. Well, maybe it's the guy I killed and then the gun went flying and now it's disappeared because it's a magical gun. Hello? I see you. I'm a terrible shot. But it's okay. Gotcha. I say, just going slowly, taking it easy, not perishing. Oh goodness, Wolfie, take care. On the stream. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh look, it's a thing. What do I do with the thing? We push it. Apparently. Push.
Get the fuck away!
What? Let's change a weapon type. That worked. Hey! Gotcha! Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, slow progress. Ah! There are items on the ground. I want to pick them up. Weapon mods full. Wow, I've got a lot of items apparently. And G pauses, perfect. So, weapon mods 24 or 24. So I really should get rid of some of the useless ones. Type, here we go. 9. 9, 7. So, get rid of the 9, the spare 9, get rid of the 7. Perfect. Our levitating. Again, 30, 27. Energy drain from headshot. Ooh. 5. Wait, absolute. There's an absolute. Projectiles fired 6 plus 4. Absolute. That's good. I'm assuming that's the highest level you can get, and that's my own. I've only got one absolute. That's amazing. Sure. Now, what have I got here? Okay. Oh, G. Personal mod 17. No! I wanted that one. That was... that recovery speed. Can I get... better health? 21. And mine is currently 21. So, probably no. 20. Energy recovery speed, lower than we have.
It's time to battle.
It's battle. Last few seconds. Thank you, Shaylin, for reminding people to place those last troops, and we will get to it in a second. Let's do... type. Here we go. 11. Launch energy cost minus 14. Minus 12. Just going through and getting the least powerful of each. Gone. So, shield boost. Shield boost. And that's... did it? Wow, we don't have many spares. Perfect. Pick up these bits. Oh, thank you very much. And I will just take care of a couple more guys. Then we'll have our battle. Got him! Right, that was, I said, a couple. Let's switch over to Stream Raiders. Thunder! Back from lurking. See, Stream Raiders, we have good number of troops. That's pretty damn respectable. 37, blimey. Do you know what? I was reluctant to go down this path because I thought it would be a trickier path doing a few fours in a row. But do you know what? I believe in you guys. And go. Sure, we've got this. Lovely. Do 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 do. Wowza, we're kicking butt. Right, sorry, I was typing away at something there because I got distracted by an email. No, disgusting. I should be paying attention to the battle to notice that Ozra is on the top and I'm not even in the top 10. That's kind of embarrassing. Eliza and Witherbag with bonus scrolls. We have a gold chest here. So, gain more gold. Viewers unlock more loyalty chest rewards as they win more battles with you. So, this is a good one to win. Cash is king, after all. Now, I'm going to field my archer. Here. Let them come to me. Now, what I got distracted with, let's switch to control first, is I got an email from Humble Bundle to announce that they've got a new bundle that's for VR, and it just sparked my curiosity thinking, how many people have VR now? Because it's definitely more common than it used to be. It's picked up of late. So do you know what? I'm going to do a poll. So I want to know, do you have VR of any sort? Yes or no? And I've put no into 3 different categories. So no, but I plan to, meaning, you know, I'm definitely going to get one. No, considering one, or no, not my thing. So, starting a poll, 3 minutes. Please vote. I would really be curious to know what you have. Takes care of that one. There's no one coming from that side. There we go. So, do you have VR? Please answer the poll to satisfy my curiosity, because ultimately that's very important. Right, here we go, we're pushing. That's why I haven't used it since the incident. Oh, eyes, yep. Wait, can I back up this way? I can back up this way. Seems like a sensible direction to back up to. I got him. First shot. Perfect aim every time. If anyone says that otherwise, just misinformed. Unlook, welcome back, Mrs. D. Have you been productive at work or just scraped by? Because you were missing my who am I kidding? You were missing Ozza, right? But you know, you'll take me as a bonus. Just in time to answer my question. Our work, let's run away because there's another guy coming around the other side. There! So I was just asking whether people have VR. I want VR, but only to play Beat Saber, so having a hard time spending that money just for one game. Do you know what? That's really not that uncommon. There's been so many times when I've wanted... I might as well play the game while explaining. Wanted to play a game so much that then it's inspired me to buy a console. Like, I bought my original Xbox, basically for Halo. That's what I wanted. Or I bought my Nintendo Switch. Ah! for Pokemon. Pop back in because I heard your question. Ah! Ooh, that's an interesting split. So far, I mean, there's still plenty of time to vote, but a couple of people who have VR. I feel like I definitely need to share the link for Humble now. I'm going to activate this and then there's going to be a big boss mob. Yep, I'm sure of it. Oh, so no considering one and no not interested both 3, yes or 2. Okay. I resisted the Switch for a while, then they released Let's Go Pikachu and I couldn't resist no more. Exactly. Yeah, I've had that a few times. There was certain games that just went, yeah, okay, I'll jump now. Oh, I was expecting never mind. Running away. Cleanse the siphon, so I'm guessing ah! That was dangerous. Let's not do that again. Let's cover my health by heading this way. If you can buy new consoles these days, good point. Back in my day, we used to buy consoles, not just dream about them. Got the Switch because of Zelda. A lot of people did. That's a good reason to get the Switch. So, I haven't played Zelda really. I had it on loan for a short period, but when I had it, when someone loaned it to me, I didn't really have the time to play it. Go this way. Can I shoot around here? So let me copy paste it. Oh, hang on. Generate code, because you know, just in case anyone chooses to buy via my link, you can give me a kickback. But anyone who's considering VR or has VR, have a look at those and tell me what you think of them. None of them look particularly... None of them jump out as things that would be really worthwhile playing, but I'm curious, those people that have investigated before, what games are kind of interesting to you? So I wasn't gonna and the Zelda. Yep. Same with me. And actually, was it Let's Go Pikachu? Yeah, maybe. Oh. Hey! Really rude. Not heard of any of them bar House Flipper. Okay. So sometimes when games come up on Humble, it's they're games that I've not heard of because I just haven't been. Ooh. My fault that was a bit silly. Ow! Again, me being a bit stupid. Ah! Well, that kind of worked. Let's run away now. Someone else is pointing Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, I got Sword and Shield, but I was slightly disappointed in it, but mostly because there was just a few things that just didn't feel as interesting. Although my main issue with Pokemon Sword and Shield is I just didn't have the time when I got it to play it. Riago, welcome. I have heard of A Fisherman's Tale. It is supposedly really good and really making use of VR. Did not play myself. So I've only played one VR game, and it was when I went to... Just trying to think. It was a gaming expo. No. Ow! This is not going well. That wasn't right. Okay, this is fine. Just give me a moment. Play the crap out of Crystal and Yellow. So, I didn't play Yellow, I played Blue. Oh. Yep, and... Yep, let's... let myself heal up with my powers. And again. Perfect. Gotcha! Loosely a remake. Sorry, actually opposite Misty. Sword Shield is the first game in the main series that I really played since Yellow, and Let's Go Pikachu really just a remake. I really enjoyed Let's Go. It was kind of a shame not to rely on battling to get XP, but to do it all on catching mechanic. But that's just my personal opinion, and I know that there are plenty of people that will think the other way around. Right, so I need to get up there and do things. Health is recovered. Gotcha! Gotcha again! All the bits! But still pretty dang good. But the part of... So I really enjoyed Let's Go. It was fun. And it wasn't just because I was reliving. Hello! Dodge that one. Let's go this way. And this way. And this way! Gotcha! Right, cleared all the enemies. Love the partner EV in Let's Go, but I didn't care for the catch mechanic either. Yeah. So I would have liked if they kept the old style of XP grind. I just think it would have worked quite well. But it was definitely a fun game and brought a lot of people. Into it. And I think it's fair to say that gaming ideals have changed over time. I think there's a fewer games where you really grind out. Oh, bit rude, Jesse. Reload, Sister, take care and get that worked. Oh, really? Another level to go up. That's all right. Scott, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. Right, I need to get up there somehow. Ah! Enemies on the hill. Out this side. Bit rude. Bit rude.
Hey, Scott's here.
Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hey peeps. Hey Scott. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. Is there Formula 1 this weekend? I can't remember. I don't think there is, but I'm pretty not sure. I haven't been paying attention. This is one of the only weeks where I can... actually watch things. Just finish work for the day. Well, hopefully you can enjoy your weekend now. Oh yeah, if I climb up here, I get a better view. I mean, I am being a little bit cautious by standing here and shooting from a distance. And I could probably just, you know, head over here and not be... a chicken. Gotcha. And you. Yes, I see the big guy. Just playing it easy, just for... I've read that one. Have you got any plans for the weekend, Scott? Is there Formula 1? I need to know. Ban Jessie? Yeah. Not very family friendly, is she? Everything's fine, just chipping away. Just chipping away. Each bit that I throw is doing a tiny amount of damage. No F1 this week. Okay. I didn't think so. I thought we had a break this weekend. Hello? Hello! I didn't notice there was someone up. Hi. Gotcha! See? Chipping away. Hey, Mr. Bartender, give me a drink. I don't technically need to be this cautious. There's plenty of health on the ground. Yeah. Right. Bits. And as soon as I approach this thing, there'll be more enemies, I'm sure. There always is. Ah! Gotcha. Very rude. Fry up some fish because that guy's being chipped. That is terrible. I appreciate the joke, though. Whee! And fall. Gracefully. Oops. You don't have to be sorry about that. That's fine. And do we swear again? What do you think? I think yes. No swearing this time. I am surprised, to be honest. Oh. Gotcha! These are some long shots. Gotcha! Sometimes I'm actually not too bad at these games. Which is normally the perfect words to say before we perish. Or miss a shot. Gotcha! Ah! Do we see any more enemies? Amateur sniper. Hey, I thought I did pretty well, considering. And if you ask, considering what? Considering I normally derp at all of this stuff and fail miserably. Ah! Run away! I ran away! Brave Sir Robin. Brave Sir Robin. Bravely! Gotcha! Yeah, I'm a coward. I never! You did! I never! The fact that you reference Monty Python pleases me somewhat. No idea what that is, but I don't like it. Gotcha. Ow! Jerk. I am a terrible shot, but it's okay. Right then, we'll call it a draw. Yes, exactly. Come back here, I'll bite your legs off. Can't tell whether these have got health that regens or not. Or what they would... Yeah, so if I don't know whether they regen or not, it's kind of silly shooting at this distance, because if their health is regenerating, then it will be here forever. Ah! That was not what I meant to do. I warned you. Mm-hmm. Whoops. That wasn't a death as much as it was a derp. That was a complete failure of... Yeah. That was definitely a derpy... Oh dear. Hang on a minute. How far back have I gone? No, surely not. Please don't tell me I have to restart that level. Please. I'm assuming I don't. I just need to get to that platform and enemies won't have respawned, but you know. Well, not many enemies will respawn. The ones... I'm expecting some down here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm really glad no one was here to witness me be that silly. This is a long... That helps me get across faster. I never thought about doing that before. Ah! Gotcha! Oh. Well, I hit him. Gotcha! Scott, what's with the evilness? Also, that was not what Zach meant to do. No. Thank you for clipping that. That will have to be shared on... You know what? I will do the sensible thing and click the link so I have it ready to share later. Haha! Perfect. Yeah! Well, that was quite a good shot. Land gracefully. Kill him. More enemies spawn as soon as I land. Oh. Pick up that bit of rock. Ah! Run away! Keep running! Gotcha! Wait, how are you that good a shot? Gotcha. And
nope.
Not
Just
today.
Nope. Not doing it. Not today. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. I always forget about that clip. Ah! Wow, that was quite a good shot. Considering. Gotcha. There's still two, isn't there? Yep. So, did that kill one of them? Yeah, surely there's just one left. Nope, still two. Stop re-healing your shield. That's really... Gotcha! Hello. Hey! Running, hiding. And taking cover. I don't know if more waves will come. And it's just because I didn't clear them fast enough? So with my health reduced, I don't want to face them. Right, let's recharge. Pop up here. You look... If only I could get my shots on. Let's go with... I am a terrible shot. Did we just brave it? Brave Zach ran away, ran away. Yep. And I appear to still be alive at the moment, so that's fine. Yeah, that killed him. Go with there. And while I'm playing chicken, let's do a battle. They have floating rocks around them. Yep, some of them. The ones with the red ore is a shield. You have to do enough damage to them that the shield doesn't come back up before you've actually done something worth doing. You know what I mean? So you have to break down the shield and then they'll take damage. The shield will regenerate over time. You have to do enough damage fast enough that it counts. Look at us kicking back. I mean, there's only 30 enemies remaining. This is our gold chest. If we win, it could be lots of loot. Remember, if you get plenty of loot, I want to hear about it in chat. Assuming we win. Although at the moment, we're kind of waiting because most of the troops are here. And it's only a few that have gone ahead on their own because we placed in a purple box. Expecting the enemies to come to us. I got a kill. Get me. I have to say, Shun is kind of putting us to shame, but with that epic Orc Slayer in front doing a lot of damage while we're sitting waiting to go. Right, open this captain chest. I get 200 gold. And someone at random will get 200 gold. I mean, I could choose, but yeah, let's choose randomness. Ozza with 200 random gold and Shaden with a monk scroll. Remember, if you got some decent gold from this, let me know about it in chat because how much you get depends on how active you are in my streams, basically. And these ones, I'll take the Templar scrolls. Thank you very much. Right, another 4 skull, and then a 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4 skull it is. This will probably be the last battle for the night. Hang on. So, say that right? 4, there. And then next time we can start on a 3, 4, 5. Makes sense. So I'm going to place my paladin here, which means I get enough scrolls to upgrade it. Unfortunately, the upgrade won't count for today, but it does mean that my paladin is now level 28. 225. I'm only silver loyalty status with you right now. But 225, pretty respectable. Was there anything else I can upgrade? No, there is not. Just check the store quickly out of curiosity. Oh, vampire chest, dungeon chest. Hang on. This gives vampire scrolls, obviously. What's the dungeon quest give? Oh, saint scrolls. Saint scroll! I got one! I got another one! I got another one! Another 2. And now I'm out of keys. We will be playing, I'm pretty certain that I'll be streaming tomorrow to play dungeons. So if you could join me tomorrow, that'd be greatly appreciated. And with all of those things we picked up, scrolls, I have the ability to upgrade you. And you. And, oh, Saint. I can unlock, I've unlocked the Saint. Perfect. And my vampire goes up. Did that unlock your set? It did. Only just, though. Exactly 5 scrolls. Back to that, so I can load this up and see you guys placing yours. Wither, Ozza, Alistair, and Shaylin, and Bastia. All placing troops. Everyone else should join you. Control. Okay. Resume game. Miss. Miss. Maybe I should focus on this guy. Or maybe we should just go in and fight. You are down and fired. Right, that's my next target. So let's go with... Something like that. Gotcha. Oh. Now I gotcha. Uh-oh, more waves. Right, he's dead. He's gonna be dead soon. Let's just... finish you. Stay away from the explosive. Punch him in the face. Yeah, might work. Gotcha! Please tell me that's the last level of enemies for now. Probably not. Wow, all of that stuff that I'm picking up. Dare we come here? Now, Shaylin, you've been using the new Saint mob. Is it good? Is it useful? Is it working? How do you like it? Ooh, reach Polaris. How? Assuming we jump up there. Oh, yeah, that looks reasonable. What?
The poster comes down and there's nothing there. It's just the cell and death.
Uh-oh.
I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello?
I mean, I've been investing a lot not actually watching the streams go down just to level it up. Wrong defense against range attacks. Okay. Ooh.
Let me sleep. Please. I just want to sleep. Now let me sleep.
That was sudden abrupt end of kind of torture scene.
You are worn through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls.
What? She infected by hiss. Don't panic. Wait, the credits? Does this mean I'm have I finished? I love this part. Also, do not panic. What? The end? I don't know. There's probably so. There's still all the missions to finish in the game. Whoa, hang on a minute. If you're a worm through time, whoa, this is all distorted, and I can't tell what it's distorted to be. Oh, read it. I can't. Hurt to be happy. Insane. Happiness comes. Something, something, something. Yeah, you gave us the. I can't read that. It's hurting my brain. Push the something. I'm only getting 2 words at a time, and ooh. Ah, peace, not text. Also, do not panic. Okay, the fact that you say do not panic.
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow.
The Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming, but she should be getting work done.
Wait, what?
How does she think she is? The director?
Hang on. Got every word of it. Exactly. Hang on. Tidy up the coffee cups.
Sorry I'm late.
What? Deliver mail?
You're dismissed.
My pleasure.
Tidy up the coffee cups, so I need to go to each desk and deliver. I mean, I could tidy the cups at the same time. That would probably be sensible, but you know.
No problem.
I'm really confused. What is this? Although this is nothing new. I've been confused before. Just
let me know if you need anything else.
follow along.
I can
Exactly, Elsa.
I'll try harder.
You're dismissed.
Glad to be of assistance.
I've delivered all the mail.
Thank you.
Scan the forms. What forms? Right. Deliver the. I've done deliver the mail. Huh? Don't.
You're late.
Right away. Right away.
Deliver. Right. Let's focus on tidy up the coffee cups. So, how do I tidy up the coffee? That's a coffee cup. Let's just pop in here, just in case, you know. Hello.
Time is money.
I am so sorry. I'm new here.
Oh, coffee cups.
I'll do my best.
There's more coffee cups over here. Hang on. Oh, I need to scan documents. Oh, I'm just pressing it multiple times. I feel like I need one of those birds with the nodding heads. I don't see how this is scanning the forms. This looks more like copying the form. Yay! Mission complete. Let's pick up the.
We have a crisis on our hands.
What? It's giving me more to scan. I'm confused. Do I just keep doing this forever? I'm finished tidying up the coffee marks. Now what? Deliver the mail. Oh. Oh. Deliver the director's mail to his office. Director's office is this way. I was the director. Let's run to save some time.
Are you sure you are not lost?
Ah,
Maybe
it's the
you can
janitor.
find yourself in the director's office.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail.
Here you go.
Take the outgoing
You
mail
were dead.
as well. Thank you.
This is weird.
What is happening?
That's my question exactly. Hang on.
This. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't.
What?
Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you? I can't feel anything.
Hang
I
on.
don't want to be alone here.
Do I have to do the same things again?
Am I? What is this?
Or am I missing
I
something?
want it end. Wake up, please. I want to go home.
I do want to go home.
Do your job.
Look, I've got all the ah! You are not normal. Right, deliver mail. You can do that.
Doesn't she know how dangerous the old director is? He's unstable. He'll tear her apart.
Not this way. This way. I would think you're missing something. Okay. So would I.
Been working together. She must be in on it.
Just in case. Let's see. I mean, if it's just a...
You should keep trying.
Okay, I shall
You are
keep...
getting closer.
Okay.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
I have a plan.
No, it's just the same thing again, but this is slightly different.
Them win. That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector.
Oh.
He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy.
Brother?
This is all inside my head. The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. None of this is real.
I'm going to ignore scanning the forms. We're going to head straight to the director's office, which is always the opposite corner to where I was heading.
I will fight this.
Yep,
I will
I am
find
fighting
a way
it.
to push them out.
Every time I see it, there's...
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
Every time we do it, it's slightly different.
I need
So,
my
ooh.
gun.
The Thunder worm through time. The Thunder Soul distorts you.
Thank you,
I know
Shaden,
what
for
I
reminding
must
people to
do.
place those troops.
Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
I am. I don't know why. The red phone. The hotline. Whatever it's called.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Hello, darling.
I have sad news.
Uh-oh.
Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
Okay. get a bit lost. So confusing. But also kind of following. Uh-oh. Find Darling's office. And we know where Darling's office is. It's research. Wait, executive affairs? But that's not where Darling's office is, it's in research. Isn't it? Tell me to find... Oh, it's being choppy. Is it being choppy? Oh. Let me have a quick look. There was a few frames skipped. Yeah? It certainly was, but it's... should be okay now. I mean, it seems alright now. How about... Ooh. Let's see. I'll leave that open there, I can see what it might be. Maybe my connection, I don't know. Right, what am I doing? Darling's office. But Darling doesn't have an office here. Does he? Right. So it's pointing me here, but this doesn't... This isn't Darling's office. Surely we'd have to go upstairs for it. No. Oh. And get.
Gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't... This is what Dylan wanted all along. Something, I can feel it, but
so we're traversing the Ocean View
the
motel
is
again.
A place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Wait, what? Okay. Disco time. Darling? I was warned that there would be a terrible music video. Dude, it's not quite as good as the rock music earlier. Jesse's Dynamite, that's me! Dynamite. Oh.
This is so weird.
Very weird, but cool.
But it is my head.
Hang on, that's my face.
You're such a weirdo, Jesse.
And there's me. Poptastic, exactly.
Grow brighter.
Be
one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me.
Oh.
Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the Hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger.
Ooh.
They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
Uh-oh. This feels like the climax to there's going to be a big battle and I'm going to fail at this dismally. Turn off the slide projector. That sounds simple. What could possibly go wrong?
My sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She'd convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at.
Where am I going?
Cut off her eyelids.
What?
To make her see. To save her.
We're going down there. This seems unwise. I'm a bit worried because when I jump in, it's not knowing whether I'm supposed to jump it or not. It's not very clear. Keep marching forwards. Have a gun. So there's our positive. Oh, slide projector. That was simpler than I expected. And that's the end. Possibly. I don't know.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside.
Oh.
I know, because that's how it was for me.
Reach Dylan. Well, that sounds simple. Right, let's just take my shield. Let's all go home. Rethink our lives. Ah! Oh. Well, that worked. Things at level 30? I've only ever seen 5 before. But you know, it's all doable, it's just terrifying at the same time. Hello, how did you get up here? Stairs, maybe. The board is buffing you. Really? Ah! I mean, maybe. Every time I kill something, I notice how high my source is getting. That's the currency you get from killing stuff. Let's head over this way, because then I can go up the hill if I need to. I need to. Yeah, 70,000 seems like a lot. Is there anything I can do with that? Because ooh. Maybe, but not right now, I suspect. Let's see, none of these are of particular interest to me. Right now. Ooh. go. Do you have to kill everyone? Not necessarily, but I don't want to be in a position where I'm on the edge and bending. Plus, you know, killing a few extra enemies isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it gives me sauce and opportunities and ketchup. No, wrong kind of sauce. All the bits, jukebox tokens. See, it's all good. Now the music stops. Yep. So I'm pretty sure we have to kill everyone before we move on. I feel like they're just going to keep spawning unless you... Yep, maybe. However, the music stopped and it now looks clear for the next area. So I'd rather err on the side of caution and, you know, worst case scenario. I get some extra XP. Or sauce. Rachel, poking. Okay, I thought you'd go for a hug, but sure, you can poke me, I suppose, if you must. Just walk through the path. This is fine. Nothing to see here. I mean, we only need to get over there. It's just over the corner, around the corner. See, this is good. Thank you. Throws the devil horns and gives Zack the most metal hug ever. That's a recent addition. Hello. Friend. We there yet? Not yet, but not far from. I mean, we're getting there. And that hurt a lot. Luckily for me, I can head back here and grab the health for it. This. Wait, where did you go? Can't I joke? And that little sound means it's time for battle. So let's switch scenes and do this very, very important battle. I'm going to field the booster here and click start. See what happens. I think we'll kick some butt. And say this is the final battle for today, so I really, really hope we win this one. Because that means that next stream we'll be starting on a 3 skull. It's looking reasonable. I have faith. 18 of us, 45 of them. What's not to like? Oh, Ghostbusters. Gotcha, Ozza. If that was available on the BBC Micro as well. This is kind of the right age, date, time, period. That's the word. Right, 16 of us, 42 of them. 15 of us, 38 of them. It's I don't know. It could go either way. 14. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope we win, because I'd like to win. Wow, Alizaria with 21 kills on the top. Ozza not far behind. Although it's not uncommon to see Ozza and Wither and Shaylin right near the top. Spirit, I see you. 30 enemies still, but they are little ones, but with range, which is annoying. And we're doing the long walk round. And come on, this is very, very slow and boring. It's a maze. Wasn't the best place. With all these walls around it, it means that the ranged troops that are inside here get a huge boost. Right, now's my time to kick some butt. Look at me. 3 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills, 7. Super Smash, welcome. It's great to see you. I'm second. 12 kills. I'm not going to get first though, but you know. I definitely helped there at the end. Let's open this captain chest. She gets the bonuses. Wither and Alizarian. Super Smash. Thank you so much for resubbing 4 months now and at a tier 2. Can we get some hype and love in chat? That's amazing. Do you know what? I have a... Wait, do I have a hype button? I think I have a hype button. I can't. I don't have a hype button. I have... Which is great. I think I've ever got that many. Alizarian, you kicked butt. And rightly, you get 50 gold. So thank you for that. So that is the last Stream Raiders battle for today. We are going to continue with Control for a little bit longer, because I have a feeling we're not far from the next checkpoint. It's also looking very red, which is my favourite colour. Ah! Hello. Hello? Hello? Oh, come on. That was terrible on my part. Go on. Come at me, bro. Hello? Not what I was expecting, but okay. Gotcha! And that's how we do it. Undefined material. Let's be safe. And kapow! Thank you again, Super Smash Bros. Right, there are more enemies. Somewhere round the corner. Got him! Running away. We're just being a little bit cautious, because I'm terrified of losing at this point. It's a long way to traverse. There we go. Sniping skills at the ready. Welcome back, unknown. First day of CubeCon. I will read it in a moment. Right, here we go. First day of CubeCon has begun. Buggy but really fun. What have you been up to, people? Well, I've been working on Control and doing really well, and chat has been keeping me company and been amazing. As well, that seemed to work. That also seemed to work. Gotcha! Ah! Ozza, that made me jump. And useless information. Hang on a second. Well, this is not... So sometimes there's a fact in this book that is so well known that I don't think it really counts. Like James Bond likes his martinis shaken, not stirred. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme was the alien in the original Predator in almost all of the jumping and climbing scenes. Did you know Jean-Claude Van Damme featured in Predator? Did you know that? I actually did. Right, let's resume. There are more enemies somewhere. Somewhere. Ah! Found it! Hey! Wherever you are, that's really rude. Catch me shooting at people. Oh wait, never mind. Yes, you would. He's up above, so let's hide in here. Uh-oh. That wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, my health is recovered. Right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Ladigo, welcome in with your raid and a party of 12. Welcome in, everyone. We are playing some Control, which isn't my normal game. I normally play Minecraft, but we've been working through Control, and this is stream 5 of the game. We're getting pretty close to the end. Welcome in, AO, Trapping Love, Lil Wax. Welcome in, everyone. Right, there are enemies somewhere. Ow! Found him! Oh, he found me. Uh-oh. Well, you joined me just as I died. Oh, dear. That's kind of embarrassing. I mean, you guys get raided in, and the first thing I go and do is derp. I mean, could you imagine anything as embarrassing as that, eh? Thank you, Ozza, for updating the death count. And AO, thank you so much for a follow. That means a huge amount, because you've only been here for a very short time. You've already decided that you want to stick around. It's a bold move, but I respect it. And same to Albert. Albert? If I ever pronounce the name incorrectly, please let me know, because you guys give me so much support by following me. The least I can do is try and say your name correctly. Van Damme is a Belgian philosopher and actor famous for making his own stunt scenes. Yep, absolutely. So we're going up to this hill. This is possibly the last level in the game. I don't actually know. But it's supposed to be quite difficult. So, no surprise that I died, but I didn't really need to die at that point. Let's see, we are traveling this way. Why didn't it work? I don't actually know. Maybe the chatbot just went, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being bossed around. I'm going on strike. Maybe it was going for a cup of tea. Try again. See if it happens then. Or it might be because you didn't do it in chat, but you did it as a reply. I don't actually know. Right, this is the stage we got up to last time. So for those not in the know, Control is an interesting game, to say the least. And it's about paranormal powers given to items. Right, so there's items throughout the world, and there's the Federal Bureau of Control who try and collect these items and keep them away from the public so the public are safe. Right. And while I've been playing the game, I've found some of the artifacts, and I now have superpowers, basically. That's a lot of things blowing up. Ah! I don't like this. This is scary. Unlimited power, yes. Well, you have Aussie modes. Great choice. Right, let's back up away. Just think things through. So there's more enemies that I need to kill. And to do that, we must be brave and step forwards. Or we could just hide. Like so. Now there's enemies over there trying to shoot me. And there. So just... Ah! Ah! Run away! Running! Right, let's head uphill. Higher ground, that's always worked for me. Sad face. I don't have a hydrate command. Unfortunately, I've never had one.
Just don't die.
I have a just don't die command because, well, it's very useful advice given to me by a good friend of mine, Whitefire, who is a Minecraft streamer and well worth checking out if you like your Minecraft. Go check out Whitefire. And explode, right. Just clearing through the enemies, this is fine. Nothing too scary here. Right, we're heading towards that. So I'm assuming we go uphill. Ah! Things try to kill me. Wow, that was actually quite a good shot. I surprised myself. Okay, and more enemies. Great! Well, that worked. As did that. Look at me go. Wow. I'm not terrible anymore. Ah! Panic, panic. Guess who's here? It's me. Of course it's you, Smash. Ruin your day with pleasure. You don't ruin my day. You, if anything. Pick up some health. Shield from this guy who's going to throw things at me. Duck and cover. There! Surely we must be done with all of the enemies now. No. Of course not. There's always more. That's a problem with these games. Just keep coming. Just don't get the hint. Right, so we've killed all of the enemies in this area. Have you heard of pizza crust with melted chocolate on a top with crushed Oreo cookies? No, I have not. That seems very irregular. So that's where I came from. That's where I'm going. Can we climb across, jump across there? Probably. There. And double jump. So being able to double jump is an ability I picked up during the game. We're going up to the top there. So, pretty sure we haven't got to the final fight yet. But you never know, this might be peaceful at the top. Hello? Hello? My brother. You did have a gas as a banned word while you were hunting for gas and alcohol. Yes, you did. We had a gas sound earlier in the stream, and I jumped out of my chair. I was terrified. We're not even playing Minecraft. It makes no sense at all. Right.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed.
I think this is the end of the story. I don't know.
And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains.
So we still have
I'm working on a
cleanup to do,
solution with
but
my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
you've got another brilliant idea for a band word. Not today, though, because I haven't got long enough left to do one. Ooh. I've seen the credits before, but last time we saw the credits, oh, enter to speed up. La 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 la. I mean, I could skip. Just 2,628 points away. Hey, look, you'll get them, and then you'll have as many as Oz has got. How many? Wait, is the game done? It may very well be. I don't know. So I have a suspicion that there's more content after this because there's a DLC, but I don't know whether I have it. But there's also the missions that I haven't done yet. Oh, sorry, there is Altered Objects DLC and Mold 1 optional boss. Okay. But main story finished. This is a long list of credits. There we go. Look at me looking all formal. I like the hair. Look, you're the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. The crisis is not over. Your work is not done. Damn it. If I press G, you'll see that I now have... Hang on a sec. More, whatever they're called. Points to upgrade my abilities. So there'll be more missions to cover. So all of these could be done. So we will definitely be streaming again to finish at least the missions that I have left over, plus see whether I have the DLC.
Shawshank Redemption.
What? Shawshank
That's
Redemption?
the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Okay.
Not important.
Is it?
But that was it.
That seemed really random. Shawshank Redemption. Okay. That's great. Shawshank. Right, now I have someone I would like to read off to, and you guys have been amazing, so thank you so much for tonight. I've had a lot of fun. We've completed the main game of Control. I will definitely be back because I want to finish off those missions. We might do partly this and then move on to a different game afterwards. So it might be a Control / Minecraft stream, but I want to finish it off. How long it takes, oh. So we will be back. I am streaming tomorrow, and yes, I had to think how to say that because I don't know what time yet. So I would encourage everyone who's here, if you are not a member of the Discord, you really should be. There is a link in chat. Please follow it. Join the Discord because, hey, we have an awesome community and I want to keep growing it, and having so many amazing people in the community that care for each other and show support to each other is what I'm most proud of everything I've done on Twitch. Is having that Discord and new community. Yep. So we are going to raid my puppy Taylor, who is a sweetheart, and I will do a raid call to hear those amazing horns. Yes, it's the pillager horn. It's great. I'm a Minecrafter at heart. Can you tell? And that's why we're going to raid Puppy Taylor, because she is playing Minecraft and we like her. So there's a message in chat. The Zach Hay and Zach Raid and the Hype Pipe. You know, if you could copy and paste those into her chat, that would be amazing. But if you don't have my emotes, you can buy them with channel points. Free to do. Or just go in her chat and say Zach Raid, show her some love and prove to her how amazing you guys are, because you really are, and I'm so lucky to be on this platform and have you guys supporting me. So thank you very much for today and every day. You're awesome. I hope to see you tomorrow. I will post on Discord when I know what time I'm live. It's likely to be about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, BST, so British summertime. Sack the 6 posh. Ooh. That didn't work for some reason. I don't know what. Why is that? Oh, capital P on the posh.